What's up, YouTubers? Serial Entrepreneur Jordan Steen here, and in this episode we're going to quickly talk about the top 4 outsourcing websites that you should be aware of for 2018, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so like I said, in this video we're going to quickly talk about the top 4 outsourcing websites for 2018 that you should be aware of for your business, whether you run a business, a marketing agency, or you're in sales. These websites help you so much with getting work done because it takes the monotony out of your day-to-day work, and you don't have to sit there and do the paperwork filing that you don't need to be doing. You can focus on the money-making operations, which are selling your products and services, getting actual work done for your clients so they're happy, all of that. So the first outsourcing site we're going to talk about is obviously going to be, and a lot of you have heard of this one, it's Upwork. Number 1 is Upwork. And why do I recommend Upwork as opposed to Fiverr or these other platforms? When you're first starting off, if you've never used a outsourcing platform before, or if you don't have a huge budget that you want to work with just yet, you have maybe couple $100 that you can spend, Upwork is a perfect place to do that because of the fact that it allows you to completely customize exactly what you need done. Sometimes when you work on the next outsourcing site that we're going to talk about, they do like package deals, which makes it a little bit more difficult for you to get what you're looking for at the exact cost that you're looking to spend, or the exact rate that you're looking to spend. So that's why I recommend Upwork. It's the best to use. I get the best quality of work out of Upwork as well, and they're always willing to work with you and to redo it as many times as possible to make sure that you get what you paid for. Usually. Not every person on Upwork is like that, but most of them are. So Upwork is number 1, and definitely recommend it. If you haven't checked that out, you need to do that. All of the links for these will be in the description below, so if you've never seen one of these before, or if you just, I know the last 2 you guys might not have heard of before, so I'll leave the links down there. Again, I don't make any money off of these. This is just me trying to help you out. So those are down there. But before we move on, guys, if you have really liked what we're going through so far, if you like my channel, if you like everything that we're talking about on here, and if you haven't seen it yet, you definitely need to go check it out. But throw a like down in the video below or leave a comment so that way I know that you guys like it. Also, if you haven't yet, you need to subscribe so that way you can get all of the updates that we're bringing basically for free to YouTube. It's like its own course in itself for starting an internet-based business. So anyways, let's get moving on. Number 2 is going to be Fiverr, and like I said, a lot of you might have heard of this one, but again, they do it on an incremental basis. Like, you have to spend at least $5, and then they break it down. They allow the people who do the work to break it down into packages that are like increments of $5 or $100. It's not the easiest to use, in my opinion. It's good for someone who just needs maybe a one-time job done, like a logo or something, but even still, I recommend Upwork over that. And Upwork allows you to track the work. I'm not sure if I've used Fiverr twice, and I found Upwork, and I haven't gone back since, but it is the next biggest site like Upwork, so I wanted to include it on here for you guys, and a lot of people do use it. It's just not my preferred site. Number 3 is going to be Coworker.com, and this is a company based in the Philippines. Now, the 2 companies that I'm going to mention, or the last 2 that I'm going to mention, are companies in the Philippines, and it's because of the fact that they charge such a great rate. Like, it's super affordable, and they speak really good English because it's pretty much one of their primary languages in the Philippines, and they have very good education systems over there, so you can expect decent quality of work. So Virtual Coworker, based in the Philippines, they do basically everything you need. They don't do everything. That's why I like to use Upwork as well. For example, you might not find someone who's specific to like pay-per-click ads on Virtual Coworker. That might be a little harder to find, whereas on Upwork you can find a whole list of people who say that they do pay-per-click ads. So Virtual Coworker, another difference is you actually are hiring that person on a part-time or full-time basis. So you have to commit to a specific amount of hours per month, but what they do is they actually go through a process and match you up with the employee that is going to fit your company the best. So that's what I like about Virtual Coworker. They actually go out and they do the interviewing process. They send you a bunch of candidates, and then you interview them yourself to figure out which one's going to be the best. But again, you have to spend a minimum, I believe it's like $400 depending on the rate. It's depending on the rate because you have to do a specific amount of hours at a specific rate per hour. But I do know there is a minimum, and I think it's like 10 to 12 hours a week or something like that, maybe more. I honestly haven't gotten into Virtual Coworker too much just yet because I don't need a when I go, actually that's going to be the first place I go when I hire a dedicated admin for my business. Right now I'm still running it all because I'm trying to save those costs, and moving into 2018 we want to be able to keep costs low. So I'm doing it myself right now, but I will eventually hire an admin to run stuff for me in the office in 2018. So Virtual Coworker is probably where I'm going to go for that. And then last but not least is going to be Teams.ph. Again, in the Philippines, that's why it's .ph. They're very similar to Virtual Coworker, but they offer different types of services. So that's why, it's nice to have a list of a few sites that you can use that all kind of do the same thing, but they all have different areas of expertise. So that's what I like about Team.ph. Again, this is another one like Virtual Coworker where you have to hire the person on a regular basis, and you pay something up front to basically set them on your payroll for that month. So you pay up front for this work, and if you're not happy with the work, all you do is you get back in contact with Virtual Coworker or Teams.ph, and they're able to resolve that issue for you, maybe send you a new worker. It depends on what your issue is. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to go into the top 4 sites that you should be looking into for 2018. If you're running a business, if you're starting a marketing agency, doing whatever online, these are the places you need to check out because they make it to where you can scale your business and get it to 6 figures a whole lot quicker, if not more than 6 figures. So again, if you haven't subscribed, do that. Check out all of the social media channels below. You can send me a message and get in contact with me so that way you can get some help with your agency or with your business, and we can have a quick chat. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Make sure you check all the links below for all of these websites, and all of our free training links are in the description below as well. Until next time, guys, Serial Entrepreneur out. Ready to start living the 6-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.